the
They
entry.
didn't
It
label.
does pretty much raise red flags. I'm going to send the shipment for X-ray, and we'll go from there. Right now I'm going to scan the vehicle that's in the bay. Images generated by X-ray. The beam will come out of that area right here, and it shoots towards the truck. As you can see right there, what we consider anomalies. It'll have to be referred to the dock and verify what the anomalies are.
World.
Officers have detained the driver so they can investigate further.
This is a commodity we don't see often. It's rubber powder. So this shipment, of course, set up a flag. Here at this port, we get over 2,000 trucks a day. So the possibility of getting a narcotic seizure is very high. We have fentanyl, we have meth, we have cocaine. We have to be very careful.
Alright, so what's the difference?
We're going to cut open
between
one of the sacks and
methamphetamine,
see
cocaine?
what the anomaly actually is.
Yeah, what? Fentanyl. Texas. No state Texas. Everything better in Texas.
Earlier today on the Juarez Lincoln, a driver with a history of trafficking methamphetamine was sent for an X-ray. When something suspicious was spotted in his tires.
Right here.
I'm tired. Come on, bro.
He has been detained so officers can investigate further.
The feds trying to get a payout.
¿En este lado eso sí está bien? Sí, pero chécala de otro lado porque tiene una fila. So right now they're going to go ahead and start by removing one of the back tires. With the trend for the tires, we're seeing consistently meth loads. Once in a while we'll go get some heroin and mix in that. So we'll see what's going to be in this one today, but more than likely think it's going to be meth again.
You did nothing, bro. Usually 20 years they can.
Now the tires are not just packages thrown in the tire that
For
cause it to bump around and move around. They
get
have
some money.
to stain in the middle of the tire. So
bro.
when it rotates, when you're driving around, there shouldn't be any movement. Now it's a waiting game, hour per tire, so it's gonna be a long night.
You get caught again. You might get life.
The majority of illegal drugs in America are smuggled through these ports of entry, disguised in order to fool officers. For the cartels, there is not a single part of a vehicle that isn't a potential compartment for narcotics. With the narcos constantly inventing new and ingenious ways of smuggling, trends are always changing.
This is now the trend. Now no longer do you just see them tossed inside the tires. So right here, this is going to be your non-factory compartments. You can see that they have one on each side. And usually after we go ahead and open it up, you can see the individual packages are going to be laid in throughout. So this is what sustains it in the middle of the tire. It keeps it from moving around. And now they're going to go ahead and cut it through. And then it should display what kind of narcotics is sitting inside it.
Made of a pliable steel, the cartel built this tire to carry many loads of drugs across this bridge. How many times these tires have crossed in the past is impossible to know. But for the narcos, losing one set of smuggling tires is merely the cost of doing business. On the southern border, the bridges aren't the only trafficking route.
No. Alright, we'll see you guys. Alright. Nah.
The Rio Grande River is also used to smuggle both drugs and people into America.
The outbound lanes, there was a Mexican national that jumped in. We already contacted Border Patrol, so they're going to be on top of that.
Tonight, officers on the Progreso Bridge are monitoring a situation on the riverbank.
The easiest way to get through, I guess. Obviously, they know we're standing here right now at the queue, so that's just the best way to circumvent. It is risking your life, but it's what they want to do.
A suspected gang member has been attempting to swim across the river.
You can see him, right? Throwing up gang signs, whatever he's doing. Taunting. He's still keeping an eye out for Border Patrol.
As agents patrol the riverbanks for the U.S. government, the cartels have their own people keeping tabs on officers.
A lot of the times you'll see people just hanging out in the trees right here. They're the spotters. Basically letting them know coast is clear, things like that.
When the timing is right, smugglers create distractions so they can cross people or drugs in a different part of the river.
Smugglers get paid pretty well per body. Last I heard was about $2,000 a body.
Woo!
That's why it's a never-ending cycle. It happens a lot, actually. He's coming. You see, something like that will have us contact Border Patrol, and while everybody's over here, there may be a raft over there with 10 bodies, or whatever the case is. I would not get in this river. There's been many deaths in here. You'll see how the current will start taking him. He'll end up over here right now. You see how he ain't going anywhere? He's obviously done it a lot for him to be playing around in there. See how confident he is going underwater? He's back. I wouldn't doubt if he's on something. He could be drunk. He's walking funny.
There's every possibility this man was creating a distraction for his bosses.
It happens a lot, actually. But at night, for the most part, they'll use the rafts. It gets very dark. It's basically pitch black. You can't really see much.
And as the sun sets, the odds of more contraband flowing across increases.
You would have to listen for voices because this is lit up at night. That's not. So they know exactly where we're at.
Need some cameras out there. What they need to put some lights out there. Put some bigger lights out there so you can see. That's what I'll do.
Earlier today, officers on the Far International intercepted some very suspicious cargo.
We have granulated rubber. I don't recall me seeing granulated rubber through this port of entry. As you can see right there, what we consider anomalies.
The driver will remain in detention until officers know more about exactly what is in his truck.
We have fentanyl, we have meth, we have cocaine. We have to be very careful. We're going to cut open one of the sacks and see what the anomaly actually is.
How many drugs were?
There you can see the green leafy substance. Looks like a sack within a sack. And it's positive for marijuana.
Marijuana.
The markings on each bundle, JR, that one has JR. At this point, we don't know what it means.
The cartels often mark their packages to help distributors identify what is inside and where it is going.
Based on the scan, it appears to be the whole commodity. There's 24 pallets. The sun's going down.
The bridge continues to operate as usual, while officers prepare to seize all the narcotics.
This is going to be big. I haven't seen this much in a while. And of course, it always happens during the summer when it's 100+ degrees here.
There are a total of 200 bags of granulated rubber.
What?
Now, officers must tear apart every sack and remove all the packages inside.
Their ingenuity sometimes surprises us. You know,
Oh.
the harder it is for us to take it out is kind of what
They got dirt and they got
you know, that's what they aim
the
for.
weed inside bag.
Only
Okay,
a
that's
quarter of the
smart.
way through, extra officers have been called in to lend a hand.
That's smart. That's clever. That's clever. Okay.
We
Wow.
volunteered. If you have SNAP or Medicaid, you may qualify for a free iPhone or Samsung plus up to 10 gigabytes of data. We had no idea what we were going to do. I'm a rookie, so I'm pretty stoked, you know. I really don't
Well, I was
get
tired
to see
of
this
doing all that work.
often.
Jesus.
So any little action would be awesome.
The overall goal is seizing narcotics. Who doesn't like finding drugs?
We're almost halfway. We're up to 10 pallets. The problem is we're getting tired already, so.
Across America, cannabis is being legalized. Today, the cartels bring in 80% less than they did 10 years ago.
Wow.
You might have a different wrapping.
That's aluminum.
They didn't wrap. What's that brown stuff?
Now, they rely on harder narcotics to keep profits up.
I was just saying.
No, it's a good observation.
Okay, what is this something?
Commingled?
Meth? Because these guys are importing meth. All the loads that are coming from Mexico, I'm just saying, they're associated with meth.
It is packaged different than
Not only that one.
it's a little bit more. This is symmetrical as compared to those.
Of the 600 bundles discovered so far, they've all been packaged the same.
Wouldn't hurt to check one.
Until now. It's late at night in Laredo, Texas. And the traffic has died down. But inside the garage, officers are busy at work, cutting open tires they believe are concealing a hard narcotic.
I wonder how long it works.
The cartels are some of the most highly effective criminal organizations in the world. Using innovative techniques that are ever evolving to keep their illegal enterprises one step ahead of law enforcement. With one wheel down and 3 to go, officers have a long night in front of them.
This is our Gemini. It's going to be our testing kit. We're going to go ahead and see if we can collect a sample from one of the packages to find out what kind of narcotic is hidden within the packages.
Sophisticated technology is created for scenarios exactly like this. This machine uses a laser to detect over 10,000 chemical compounds.
Processing, yeah. So this one's going to be positive for meth.
Methamphetamine. Wow.
While the contractors are extracting the second tire, we're going to go ahead and take an image of the other ones that are still left.
You just did 20 years in prison for the
Just to
same
make
thing.
This
Why?
handheld X-ray can see through all kinds of materials, including rubber.
Technology improves.
Remember, I don't care how good a film
This
is.
is another tool that we have.
That milk could
It
be
has
worth
revolutionized the way
100,000,
Customs and Border Protection
300,000.
detect hidden items.
3.2 million,
Go
but
ahead and
bro,
zoom out.
I don't care.
This is positive also.
If I get caught,
Right now,
I'm
what we're
gone.
going to do is we're going to get a
You've been caught
weight
one time in
of all the
20
packages.
years.
We extracted 6 packages from the first tire. They all ended up testing positive for methamphetamine, and with that, we can get a rough guesstimation of what the overall weight total is going to be from all 4 tires.
bro.
And we'll take it over there.
Meth use is rampant in America, with 15 million people admitting to having tried it at least once.
I'll never try another. I don't care.
Overdoses have soared recently, taking 13,000 lives last year alone.
What?
They're all leveled in. 18.14 kilograms.